Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for clicking on this thumbnail today, and thank you for taking a little bit of time out your day to join Geeky Girls Journal. My name is Andrea, and if you have not been here before, pull yourself up a seat, sit back, get relaxed, and get ready to engage in the best live and the best community ever. That's right, that's here right on Geeky Girls Journal. So, feel free, comment, and engage. All right. So let me start by telling you all. Let me see first. Hey Tam Tam, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So first, I want to just tell you all that I did have another topic prepared today, but I'm rescheduling it for another day because I think it's going to be well worth the rescheduling because you all is going to be potentially, I may have another guest. So be prepared. That may happen tomorrow, Friday. I'm still kind of working out the details, but today's topic is something I think everybody is able to relate to. The topic is how to think positive. So, how to think positive. Do you have any thoughts on that before I get started? I mean, some of you may have your own different opinions, and I want you to feel free to share those in this chat at any time. So when I'm asking questions and while I'm talking, let me know how you feel right on over here in this chat section. Okay, before I get started with that, I do want to remind some who are, used to my channel and others who are first-time guests that if you'd like to get purchase these books for your daughters or for girls that you know, please go to Geeky Girls Journal and you'll find these on the site. Actually, I'm going to show you right now just in case some people are having difficulty, and then I'm going to get right into the topic. So let me see if I can share this screen just so that everybody knows what it looks like. And this is what Geeky Girls Journal looks like. And trying to share it, so bear with me. Okay, so go right to geekygirlsjournal.com. Home, Geeky Girl Gear is right there. You see all the shirts and things that we have. I'll scroll down. Books and ebooks. A Girl's Becoming a Blog, which is by my daughter. Hey, John Pauls, I see you in there. Thank you for coming in the building. And so here are the t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies. We have a range of things, more than what you see here on the screen. You just have to go and kind of venture out. So those are the books right there that I just showed you for $21.99. They're on sale. And the shipping is free. You'll see you get 10% off. So make sure you go there, browse around, find something you like. I'm not going to spend too much time with that today because I do want to get into the topic. So, yep. Find your way, go to Geeky Girls Journal, and there we have it. Let me stop sharing the screen so that I can make sure I'm not. Okay, how do I do that? Stop sharing. Okay, all right, so we're back. All right, so thank you all for coming in. I see that we have some more people since I started doing this. So if you have any questions, let me know. Hey, Shan Tyron, how are you today? Thank you for coming in. Everybody, don't forget to thumbs up this live and share it out, because you never know who it can help. And we're just going to have this real conversation today. It's going to be interactive as usual. So I'll start off by saying I wanted to do this topic because I was looking at this Bible verse it's probably a year ago, and I thought about it again today, right as I changed my topic, to be honest with you, because I had a whole nother topic planned out. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just change that for another day, and I'll do this one today. So I have the Bible verse pulled that made me think about this topic. And the Bible verse can be found. I know not all of you are believers. Quite all right. I'm not God. I don't have anywhere that I can put you. So that's your own personal business. But I do think that you can also use the Bible as, a reference to start your day, or however you might want to use it. Those of you who don't believe in God, who don't want to read the Bible, look at it as another book. Look at it as another book, a self-help book, perhaps, because it can help you out with some things in your life, in my opinion. That's my opinion. You might not share the same. So this is the verse that I was looking at. It's Philippians 4:8. And it says, "And now, dear brothers and sisters," and this is an NLT. I like to read the NLT in a couple different versions, but for today's purposes, I'm going to read the NLT, maybe the AMP too. So, "And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. So that's what I want to talk about. Think about things that are true, that are pure, that are lovely, that are worthy of praise. Can any of you out there right now listening think of something that's just, that has any of those characteristics that you can think of right off the bat? Something that's pure, something that's lovely, something that you just, what makes you happy? What makes you smile every time you think about it? Okay, and it can be a person. Is there somebody that you love to be around, absolutely love to be around, and they just bring joy to your life? And you just, every time you're around them, even if you had a bad day, when you come into their presence, and they may be a jokester, they may be humorous, and they say things, and now they're starting to lift your spirit, and all of a sudden those things that you were upset about, you no longer remember them. They don't even matter anymore now, because you're in this space where you're thinking about those things that are lovely, those things that amuse you, those things that make you happy. And in that moment, you're no longer thinking about that negative thing, or you're no longer thinking about that problem or worrying about whatever it is that you're worrying about. So we'll think about those things. But I want to just give you all a couple of tips on how you can think about, how to think positively. And if you're not naturally a person that thinks positively or is on the up and up, try to use some of these tips, and hopefully they will help you out. I think that they will. I'm not going to bombard you out with a whole lot of tips, like 10 tips, do this, do that. No, I'm just going to give you 5 tips they're real quick, right to the point, and use them how you see fit. When you're looking at my videos, use the things that apply to you. Take it, whatever does not apply to you, send it somebody else's way. I don't have an issue with that. I'm just here to kind of facilitate and help you out if you're going through anything, and you just need a little help. Some of us just need a little help or a little direction sometimes. Some of us may need this tip when we're in a bad position. So I'm going to go right ahead and share these tips. The first one, and I wrote them down, you all, so I can stay focused today. All right, that's my goal, to stay focused. So the first thing is focus on good things, and that was the Bible verse that I just read you. Those things play hand in hand. So focus on good things. Are you a great mom? Are you a great business owner? Do you love to be around your children? I don't know, I can go on and on about things. You fill in the blank. Focus on good things. Focus on the good things that are happening in your life. Are you in a season in your life where you feel like you're being productive? Are you in a season in your life where you feel like everything is going right, and you don't have any issues? It's just kind of floating along, just under the radar. You're not really stressed out. Hey, walking into her, thank you for coming in. I see you. Yeah, you're not really stressed out about anything. Also, by the way, if you type GGJ, you can share your link, and that way others can connect with you that are here now, and the others that will be looking at this replay, team replay, can connect to you as well. So don't forget, type GGJ. It's not case sensitive, so yeah, type that in. So think about those good things. Are you sometimes, like I said, we're just floating along, everything's going fine, you haven't hit any turbulence, you're existing, and now that I'm thinking about that, that's how most you probably want to think about. Are you just existing, or are you being are you living on purpose? That's something I just thought about. Are you just existing, or are you somebody that's living on purpose? And what do I mean by that? If you're just existing, maybe you're just going along, like I said, about your day, and you're doing things habitually. Maybe you have a schedule like me. I have a schedule full of things on my phone. And my schedule has time blocks. Thank you, walking into her. I'm tapped into you. Oh, I need to put your comments up. I wasn't doing that, GJ. I'm tapped in with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, are you just kind of floating along and going about your day, or are you making a difference in the life of someone else? Are you doing something to become a better you? Are you motivating somebody else to go in a different direction? Are you being a leader, or are you being a follower? Which one is it? Are you using the gifts that God gave you to make somebody else's day? Are you using the gifts that God gave you to become a better you or to speak into the life of others. So those are just some of the things that I'm thinking about as I'm talking, and as I said, you all feel free to chime in as usual and, let me know your thoughts because I kind of lean on my co-host now over here. That's you all, the co-host. So that's the first thing, focus on good things. And like I said, you can find my thought pattern with that in Philippians 4:8. In fact, I feel like I want to see what the Amplified says because I like reading different versions, as I was telling you all before. And sometimes in different versions, like the Amplified, I feel like it, oh yeah. All right, this one, verse, the Amplified version of that verse is very long, but it may give some people an insight because right here, and I'm just going to read it because I don't want to add and subtract, but it says, finally, believers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable and worthy of respect, whatever is right and conformed by God's word, whatever is pure and wholesome, that's a word, wholesome. Whatever is lovely and brings peace, that's important. Whatever brings peace, um, whatever is admirable and of good repute, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think continually. That's a key word because it says think continually. Continually means always, thinking about it all the time. It didn't say think about it once or think about it twice. It said think about it continually on these things, center your mind on them and implant them in your heart. So that's important. Like continually think about it and implant it in your heart. And I guess that goes along with God's word being engraved in our heart and guarding our hearts. So the things, oh, I was about to go on and read some more of the verse. Let me just stop right there. Okay, so with that being said, are there any questions? Anybody have any questions to answer? All right, I'm gonna go on to the second one. So the first thing is focus on good things. The second one is practice gratitude and be thankful. So you practice gratitude and you're thankful. And I'm gonna read what I have so I don't get off task. Like I said, practice gratitude and be thankful for what you have and the people in your life. So be thankful. A lot of times I think that, you know what? A lot of times I think that we take for granted the things that we have and the people that we have in our life. And I was listening to this one pastor, his name is Darius Daniels, and he was talking about relational intelligence. And he was saying some things that I had never thought about. In fact, I may just kind of try to do a video on it at some point. I don't know. Don't hold me to it because I don't know. But he was talking about how when people are on their deathbed, they don't ask for things. They don't ask for the material things, their possessions. They don't even ask for money. The thing that they ask for is people. They ask for people. So some of you may be able to relate to this because you may have lost somebody that was special to you. And think about it. Did they ask for their favorite? I mean, they may have at some point, but for the most part, they want their loved ones around them. They want somebody who they care about there. They want people that they love in their presence. And I can remember, times where people that I loved that I lost that were transitioning, they wanted people around them. They didn't ask me, did you deposit that check in the bank the other day? They didn't care about that. They wanted to be around their loved ones for the last minute. So why do I say that? I say that because it's more important to had those people around you than those things. This is the way that it was explained, the way that I understood it by Dr. Darius. So people want the presence of individuals and they don't want the things. So also think about the things that God has done for you in your life and the things that he will do, right? What has he brought you out of? What are you presently in if you're facing a situation? And think about the future. It says that God will provide for you and that God, he has everything you need, right? According to his riches. So everything that you need, you can find in God. So don't worry about, what you're going to, don't worry about your today and don't worry about your tomorrow. Does that mean not to do anything and not to plan, not to be ready and not to have, no, it doesn't mean that. It just means don't place importance on what you're doing today and what you're doing tomorrow. It says that God is going to provide and he takes care of you. So, yes, I'm not saying don't plan and don't live your day thinking about things continually that are pure, that are wonderful, that are fantastic and marvelous. What else the verse say? Thinking about things that are lovely and admirable and of good repute. So you think about all those things throughout the day. But hey, Cherry, hey, how you doing? Hey, Cherry. I retwisted my hair today. I don't know, that's off topic, but I had to say that to Cherry. Her, yeah. So, yeah, think about those things and think about, if God takes care of you, he has your back. He's going to have you. He had you in the past. He's going to have you during this present time, and he will have you in the future. So be thankful, practice gratitude, be thankful, and you can, I would say, log those things that you are thankful for. And it's kind of a log when you think about it. If you want to have like a practice, have a gratitude journal where you write everything in. Hey, April Showers, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Have a gratitude journal, and that way you can write down those things as they happen. Because what I've noticed in my life is sometimes I forget what happened. I forgot what happened last year. I forgot what happened last month. And there were some wonderful things that happened in my life. But if you're in a place where you're having trouble during that time or on that specific day, or only things are coming to your mind that are negative, you may just be thinking about those things, and you're going to forget about the blessing that you had last week or the blessing that you had a month ago. I'm doing good, Andrea. Thank you, love. How are you today? I am doing well. Thank you. Hey, Cherry. Hey, Cherry. Hey, girl. So, yeah, think about those things. So we have focus on good things, practice gratitude, be thankful. The third one is spend time with positive people. How many? Okay, I should let you all chime in right here. Spending time with positive people. How many of you think that makes a big difference? Spending time with positive people. And I'll let you chime in. I'm going to wait for your answers, but I'll be talking in the meantime. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so Bud Files, what do you think? Do you like to spend time with positive people? That is a way to help you to think positively. Do you all know that? What is that saying? Like I can't remember what the number is, and I don't want to quote it and say it the wrong way, but you're just like the people that you're hanging around, or you have certain characteristics of the people that you hang around with. So if you're hanging around with positive people, and that positivity will rub right on off on you. Yeah, if you're having a bad day and you have positive friends or a positive tribe, a positive network, positive family members, go on over there with them and talk to them and see how they feel about things. If you're going through a difficult time, talk to them, and I'm sure they can bring out the best in that situation. So spend time with positive people. You don't want to be around negative Nancy's, people that are always like, oh, they're complaining all the time. Because have you noticed that either you get sick and tired of them complaining and you eventually just like you leave the scene, or you just get sick and tired of them complaining, you might just stick around, and now you don't even realize that your spirit has just now you're negative. Now you feel negative. You look beautiful, Andrea, and your hair is looking lovely and moisturized, honey. Thank you, Cherry. Yeah, girl, I did. I worked today a little bit. I did a little bit of work. I sprayed this moisturizer. I put some water in it and some black castor oil. So, oh, hey, John. Did I miss John, or did I say hi? Hi to anybody I missed. So, yeah, spend time with positive people. That's very important. You don't want to be around negative people. They bring your spirits down. You can be have you ever noticed that if you, and answer in the chat, like if you're willing to, have you ever noticed you can be in a really, really good mood, and then if you're around somebody who's negative, or somebody who's had a bad day, or somebody who called you with some bad information, or somebody who called you to talk about somebody else or something negative, now you kind of, it's almost like you take on that attire, and you might feel like, oh my God, now you feel a little weighed down. So you don't want to be around people that project those negative feelings onto you, or those negative thoughts onto you. And now, you might have been having a great day, but now your day is terrible. So exit the scene if you are in that position, or tell that person, listen, I really don't want to talk about that today. I'm having a great day. I wish you well, or see if you can help out. Maybe your positive energy will rub off on them. That's what I like to think. You say something nice, bring their spirits up. All right. So that's the third thing. Spend time with positive people. Hang around positive people. Don't hang around those people that, never have anything good to say or never had great experiences, never nothing. They're just sad and sorry and busted, disgusted, upset with life. You know the people I'm talking about. If you want to add to it, let me know in the comment section. Or if you want to hold it to yourself, keep it to yourself. Because I know I was so when I was young, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all. But for the purposes of this live, we're learning together. So I'm just trying to point out that there are people in this world like that. And you may want to just stay clear of them. Yeah, some of them may even be in your family. So be watchful. And I'm not saying you have to cut them off. What I am saying is maybe you might need to decrease your time with them, or maybe you might need to pull it back sometimes. Maybe you might need to hey, today is not the day. I don't know. You have to figure it out. Hey, Tin, how you doing today? How are you? I hope everybody who's in here is having a wonderful day, because I am. Can't you see? I put some on my lips today. All right. Hey, Cherry here said, oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I was not putting anybody's comments up there. I can't stand negativity. I stand for positivity. Me too. Bring on the positivity. And the negativity. I don't even like being in that space. Period. When I find myself, if I feel like I'm having a bad day, or that something's just not going on in my world, I won't even bother other people with it. I don't even want to be around people, because I don't want them to feel whatever I'm going through. And I know it takes a community sometimes, and like I said, you might need to be around a positive person to pull you back up. But when I'm like that, I just listen. I tell people, if somebody calls me, I'm like, listen, no, you know what? Today is not the day. I have to talk to you tomorrow. I won't even pick up the phone. I'll just say, I'll have to talk to you later or something like that, because I don't want somebody to feel whatever it is that I'm going through. And, so I know that you have people that are like, hey, tell me, I can help you pull through this. That is absolutely true. But I'm just saying, most of the time, if I'm in that space and I can't pull myself out, which is pretty rare, like I'm usually on the up and up. It's pretty rare for me to feel like that. It has to be something like really, really different or major happening in my life to make me feel like, I got to just kind of detach for a second. And that's okay. Like if you have to detach, that's fine. Recognize, be self-aware enough to know that, hey, I'm going through something right now. I don't want to bombard anybody else with this, because we're talking about how to think positive, right? So if you're that negative person, you got to recognize that you're that negative person. Now, you have to have some self-reflection, and be honest with yourself. What are you upset about? Why are you having these negative thoughts all of a sudden, right? So something that I would do, like I said, is just kind of with my family. I don't disassociate myself from my family. I'm still around them. I have to obviously be around them, but I will find myself probably not as vocal, maybe a little bit more quiet, just because I don't want to lash out at anybody for any particular reason, especially, and I always say, I'll tell my kids and my husband this, you don't want, not today, because I don't want to fuss at you because you've done nothing to me. So most of the time I'll give people a heads up is what I'm saying. Give people a heads up so that they know you're not in a good space. You just need a minute. Sometimes I just need 5 minutes, 10 minutes, right? Go sit down, have myself a seat, and then think about it. I might need to just relax and, think about what's upsetting me, call it out. Don't overlook it like, hey, why am I upset? I'm going to think about this. Hey, natural. And then after I think about it, I'm all right. My circle is very small. So is mine. Hey, Cherry. Hey, it's like, and I realized, I've always pretty much had a small circle, because I'm not one of those that has to have like a huge entourage of people. I like keeping it real intimate, because at least I know those people in my circle are for me. So I keep it real small. And the older I've gotten, it's just like, it just continues to shrink. And, I don't really have a whole lot of, I mostly deal with family members, and family members, I've known them my whole life. So I know when to step back and how to approach the situation if need be, and how to, set boundaries and things like that. As far as friends, I only really have one real friend, and Like I said in my previous life, she's a very good friend. Like I have my space with her. She does not overextend herself. She does not bombard me. I'm really honest with her. In fact, I told her from the beginning, this is if you're looking for a friend that's there all the time, that you want to be at every occasion, that's probably not going to be me, because I have a lot of things that I'm already committed to. I'm just like, I like to be upfront, as upfront with people as I can be, and be honest, so that way they're not, they don't have any unrealistic expectations of me. They don't have any unrealistic expectations. So if you're like me and you just like to be real straightforward, then if things change, and as I evolve, my personality or things might change, my situations may change. So I have those conversations with people. I'm not afraid to have those conversations. I welcome them. Yep, absolutely. Okay, Cherry, on the same page. Don't forget, those of you who just came in, type GGJ if you want to. And also, you know what? Those people in the chat, if you want to jump up today, we can do that. Like I can put the invite link in the chat. So if you all want to come up, let me know. Put your hand up or something so I can see you. raise your hand if you're sure, like the commercial. So yeah, raise your hand and let me know, and we can come up. But now, if you're new here, chances are I'm not going to bring you up, not because I don't like you, I don't even know you, but the reason I wouldn't bring you up is because I don't know you, and it's been some real funny things happening on YouTube lately. So I'm not comfortable with just bringing anybody up. If I see your name and I recognize you, then you had a green light. I just need to see your face over there in the camera section. So it's so small, I can't even see the circle no more. That's me. My circle is more like, it's like, hello, where are you, friend? Friends. Yeah, so I'm there too. I'm right there with you. Hey, Jerry, hey. So, hey, Jerry, hey, you're being real engaging today. I guess everybody else is kind of quiet, which is fine. Facts, as friends, we shouldn't feel burdened. No, I don't want to feel burdened, or I don't want to feel like I'm obligated to do something, just because you're my friend. And this might sound kind of harsh, but this is really my reality, you all. I don't want to feel obligated because we say we're friends, like, oh, I have to come to this engagement, even if I don't want to come to this engagement. If I want to go, that's something different, because I guess I look at it that way, because I don't have those expectations of people. I allow people to be who you gonna be. If you can make some of my events, or if you can make whatever it is that I'm doing, then do it. If you can't, I understand. People have families, and they have things to do. So I don't know. I'm a real laid back, easygoing friend. I don't really expect a whole lot, to be honest with you. And maybe I don't expect a lot because I have my own family that I have to tend to. I don't know. Tell me, if you're single, in the comment section, like, do you require a lot from friends? Do you expect things? If they don't, now I think it's a different thing. If I say I'm going to attend an event, I'm going to be there. I'm not one of those friends that's like, oh yeah, I'm going to be there, and then I'm like, oh no, then I'm ghosted. I'll tell you from the beginning. If you ask me, hey, can you attend this? No, I can't. If I'm not for sure, give me a chance to look at my schedule. I will let you know if I can or if I cannot. So I'm just really honest with that person. I may not be able to do it, and I'll let you know. So I only expect others to reciprocate the same type of relationship when they're in a relationship with me, whether that be friend, family, whatever. Hey Cherry Hay said, I've had really pushy family members and so-called friends, and I had to get to the ex. Yes, yeah, I've experienced it as well. Yep, mostly with friends, and I'm not their friends anymore. I'm not that person's friend anymore, because one thing is for sure, you can't control me. Like, I'm definitely my own person, and the only person, God gets through to me, and sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while, but don't push me. Don't try to push me, because it doesn't really matter how much you try to persuade me. If I've already got it set in my mind, I think most people are probably like this. If I've already got it set in my mind, you're not going to persuade me to do something otherwise. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, or I'm going to do what I want to do until I find something out differently, right? Until I see differently. Now, for me, that's a learning experience. But like you said, if I feel like somebody's trying to push me and control me, to the left, right? I'm out. And if you ask me, I will tell you why. No, I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. And you don't have to have the perfect answer for that person. That person asks you, hey, why don't you want to attend my event or why don't you want to do it? I don't want to do it because I don't want to do it. Like, do you have to? Let me ask you all this because this is me. Okay. So, how do you feel? Like, do you feel like you have to come up with a really, really good excuse or do you just tell them the honest truth? And I know sometimes you, depending on that person that's receiving the information, you might have to, soften it up a little bit. I'm human. I understand that. Um, but also, like, do you just tell them, no, I don't want to do it. No. And I feel that if you tell the person, no, you don't want to do it, they should just respect it. But not everybody respects, you know, other people's wishes or other people's desires. So for me, if I tell you I don't want to do it and you don't accept that, then that's on you. That's your business. I have nothing to do with that. I told you the truth. I told you I didn't want to do it. I have X, Y, and Z to do. Or what if I just didn't have anything to do at all? What if I just wanted to sit at home and eat ice cream or eat a brownie and smile and, watch my kids run? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let's see what Hey Cherry Hey said. Tam Tam had a heart. Thank you. What I found out is that grown-ups likes to control other grown-ups. I've seen that. That's a problem. Don't try to control me. You're gonna be disappointed. The only control of me is God. That's what I say. God controls me now. He can. I'll be a puppet for God. Look, he can puppet master. And I'm not saying God's a puppet master. I'm just saying I want him to control me and tell me what to do. I don't, like I told you all before. Forrest Gump. Thank you very much. Just tell me. I don't. But anybody else? Hey, do. What are you talking about? It has to make sense to me. So, like I said, that kind of goes along with surrounding yourself with positive people. That's back to point number 3. Point number 3. Look, I like how you all are engaged, and thank you. Thank you. Hey, Cherry. Hey, said hey to Tam. Hey, Tam Tam. And Tam Tam said, hey, Cherry. And Nightbot said, hey, Tam Tam. Right? I'm just saying, you think what you want to think, but that's what I say. Hey, Cherry. Hey, this must be a topic for you today. Absolutely the Most High all day long, all day. You know what? Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say, but that's my master. That's my master. And for people who are, oh, you're crazy, you're a lunatic to believe that. Well, okay. I allow you to believe what you want to believe. Don't, question or ask me why I believe it. I believe it because I believe it. I want to believe it. Nightbot. Hey, Jerry, how you saying hi to Nightbot? Okay, so that was tip number 3, right? Tip number 3. Let me go over them just in case somebody else comes in and I forgot to say it. Focus on good things, number 1. Practice gratitude and be thankful. That's tip number 2. Number 3 is spend time with positive people. That's where we were. Hey, Four Corners, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Four Corners. Everybody's here. Everybody that's here is positive. I'm thankful for that. See, I'm going to express some gratitude right now because you all that come in here, you all are my kind of people. I've never had any problems with you, rather. So I engage in chat platforms because it's fun. I know I like to engage too. I don't know. Maybe it's because I talk a lot sometimes. Maybe that's what it is. Is that what it is for you? Hey, Cherry? Yeah, and I also I heard somebody say yesterday. I was actually in a live with this person, and they were just saying how you can find out things about people while they're in a chat section. And I agree with that. I think that when I type things in, people can see a bit of my personality, but then when they come to Geeky Girls Journal, they can find out more about my personality. And then it kind of goes hand in hand. It's like, oh, okay, now I'm starting to get an idea of who she is. When I put the comments together, I put the video, the videos together, what she's saying in her live, and now I can put it together. I got a pretty good idea of this person. Might not know, you don't know me entirely in my totality, but you got a good idea about, some of my beliefs and some of my thoughts because I'm sitting here sharing them with you. So anyway, that's my take on that. I enjoy chatting with folks. Me too. Me too. So that was 3. Number 4 is practice positive self-talk. So I know that some of you have heard something about self-talk. That's basically when you are talking nicely to yourself or saying things that are true. And then I want to piggyback on this in a second, but let me read what I wrote. Stop being so hard on yourself. Be mindful of the negative thoughts that come to your mind. So be mindful. If you feel something negative coming along, hey, daughter, if you feel something negative, if that just sometimes, you're just sitting in those things pop in your head. You need to combat that negative thought with a positive thought. What can you say that is true about you? Because those negative thoughts, those aren't the truth. Those aren't the truth. You're not. You're not sad. You're not lonely. You're not a nobody. Because we all know that God does not create junk. So if somebody ever told you that you're a loser or you're whatever, you don't believe those things. That's negative talk. You think about the positive things. Say something positive about yourself. What do you love about yourself? That's positive talk. What do you enjoy? It's really fun. Yes, it is. I agree. It is really fun. So yeah, what do you enjoy? What makes you happy? Yeah, think about something positive. That's all. Okay, so number 5 is start your day. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Say things that are positive. Now, what I like to say to people is think about those things again. If you're a believer, you're going to be able to relate to what I'm saying. If you're not, then you can still take something from what I'm saying. Think about those things that God says about you, because a lot of times when you have those negative thoughts, they're planted because of something that you heard or something that somebody said about you, or maybe it might be something that you're going through emotionally. So you want to think about those things that God says about you. Remember, I said it before, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God loves you. Say those things. If you don't even know what God says about you, go to the Bible or type in Google, what does God say about me? That you you have some resources you can use to find the answers, and then you just speak those things to yourself. Speak those positive things to yourself daily. If you got to write it down and put a sticky note on your mirror so that you see it every day when you're getting ready, read those things about myself. I am loved. I am special. I am unique, right? I am a child of God. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am fill in the blank. Fill it in. Think about those things that make you happy, okay? Hey Cherry, hey, says that is so needed. I always talk to the Most High and give myself positive affirmation. It truly makes a difference. Always, you know what? And I wish. Thank you, Four Corners, for sharing that with your community. I see you. Share you to my community tab. Oh, he's saying that to you. Hey Cherry, hey. So he's saying he shares some of his community. But yeah, I do the same thing. Hey Cherry, hey. I love to have conversations with God, first of all. And I like to read in the Bible those things that he says about me. And, I can feel it. I know that I'm special. I don't need anybody to tell me that most of the time. Like, I know that God loves me. I know that I'm a unique person. I know because God, like I said, he doesn't create junk and he made me special. There's nobody else in the world like me. That's proven. Even if I had a twin, I'd still be different. So I like to think about those things that make me unique and those things that God said about me. And I wish, like, if any younger women or girls that are struggling with confidence and self-esteem issue, lead them this way, because I just want them to know, if you don't feel that way about yourself right now, start doing it. Start thinking about, like I said, start thinking about those things. Look at yourself in the mirror and pick out your positive traits, your characteristics. What do you love about yourself? Because I think a lot of times, people are told just those negative things, and then they just kind of harp on those things. And if you think about it for a long time, you're going to eventually become that, and you start to believe it. You start to believe you're a loser. You start to believe that you're worthless. You start to believe that you're a nobody and that nobody loves you. So I don't know. I think it's more powerful when you find out who you are at a young age, and you don't go on the words of what others say when they're speaking negatively in your life. If you're younger and you have somebody constantly pouring into you those great things and those positive things and telling you, that you're a wonderful person and that you're going to become somebody, because I know a lot of people who were told you're going to be a nobody. You're just like your father, he's a nobody, or you're just like your mother, she was dumb, or whatever. People have ways of trying to bring you down and saying things that are untrue. So you have to combat those things that are untrue by reading the things that are true. What is the truth? What God says about you. That is the truth. What does God say about you, right? He says you were created in his image. If you're created in his image, you're definitely not junk. That's all you really need to know. If you're creating his image, why would you be a piece of junk? Or why would you be worthless? Or why would you be unimportant, right? And I don't know. I just say, think about those great things. And let me see. Four Corners, thank you. Yep. And Hey Cherry Hey said, truly 100% upliftment is key. I agree with that. Definitely. All right. So the fifth thing, and I'll let you all go. The fifth thing is start today on a positive note. How do you do that? All right. So there are several different ways you can start your day on a positive note. I can share some of the things I do. And some of the things that you can do. So I'll start by giving you some tips. Then I can tell you some things I do. So we said it earlier, you can listen to some positive affirmations. You can listen to some positive affirmations. You can read some positive affirmations. Read a poem. Read an inspiring, uplifting poem. Right? You can do that. You can also listen to some positive music. A lot of us like music. Music is universal. You don't even have to know the words to all the songs. I like to know the words to the songs just to make sure that things aren't, explicit. But yeah, you can listen to your favorite positive song, listen to your favorite playlist, listen to something that lifts your spirits. I personally, okay. Another thing you can do is do something nice for somebody. Do something nice for somebody that makes them smile. It can be as little as when you wake up in the morning, maybe you make a cup of coffee for your spouse. They like coffee, so you prepared a special cup of coffee the way that they like it. You'd be surprised at how their reaction will make you smile. And now it's a trickle down effect. Now you're going to have a great day because they smiled. You gave them the coffee. Now they're smiling. Now you're happy. Everybody's happy. You can walk away feeling like you did something wonderful because you did. Yeah. So do something, that makes somebody else smile. If you see somebody on the street, if you're in a store, and this happened to my daughters a little while back. They were in the store. I sent them in, and my daughter was short, like 50 cents or something like that. And this lady saw her and handed her $1 and gave her, but then it ended up that whatever she had was over $1. So I ended up coming in the store because I was like, wait a minute, let me come back in there and give it to her. So I came in and asked the lady, and it was so funny how this happened. She was standing at the register about to leave, and my daughter's pointing her out to me. So I walked up to her and I said, hey, excuse me, ma'am, did you just give my daughters $1? And she was just like, yes. And my daughter said, the way that she responded, she thinks that I was going to prank her, or she thought that maybe it was one of those things like, what would you do? Y'all remember that show, What Would You Do? Like if somebody gave you $1 and then you come up to the person, hey, did you give him? So that's kind of how that went. I said, did you give him this $1? And she's just like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, I want to give it back to you. And, I really appreciate you giving this to them. I said, you don't see that a lot, but thank you for being kind to my daughters. And she was just like, oh, it's not a problem. So I gave her the money back, and, she just kind of went on her way smiling. But that made me smile just to know that somebody else had $1 and gave it to my kids. She didn't have to do that. And then I made her smile, I guess, by asking her and then thanking her and giving her the money back. So, do something nice. It's not going to do something that's not going to it's not going to hurt you to do something nice for somebody else. I'm not saying you have to overextend yourself or overexert yourself, but anybody can smile. You can smile at somebody. You can compliment them. I like your shirt today. Your hair looks nice. Hey, Cherry, hey, came in and said, my hair looked nice today. Thank you very much, by the way. Because, and you'd be surprised. Like, what if that person had a difficult time, doing their hair or picking out something to wear, and then you compliment them and say, oh, you look wonderful today. I like the way you put your shirt and your pants together. I do that. I don't really care. I'm one of those people, if I'm out and I see somebody who looks nice, I'll tell them, oh, I love your earrings. Oh, whatever. Nice skirt, nice shirt. You're beautiful. I don't care about that. I'll just say it because I would love for somebody to say that to me. And I see that you all are commenting. So let me see. Let me catch up. Okay, Four Corners, I see you. For Courtney said, yes, ma'am. And teachers told me that in school that I be unalive. I think I got to say that right. That I be unalive before I turn 21. Yes. And I'm not even, I can't even say I'm surprised because I've heard that so many times. Yeah, that I don't even know why people would say that to somebody else, but those are my thoughts. But thank God for sparing my life. Absolutely. And thank God for sparing your life because you wouldn't even be able to be here with us. I'm glad he spared your life. Hey, Cherry. Hey, says, hey, Cherry. Hey, this is a thing. Those words folks want to label others with is a curse, not the cuss words we hear daily. Yep. You're right. Hey, Cherry. Hey, I'm sorry if you all hear that going on. When someone puts you down or tell you won't amount to anything, you truly, or when someone puts you down or tell you won't amount to anything, they are truly curses. Yep, that's true because life and death is in the power of the tongue. That was what I'm saying. That's true too. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. And some people don't realize that, if I'm around somebody and they say something like that to me, or they speak negatively in my presence, or they try to speak something negatively in my life, I say, I do not accept that. I reject what you're saying. I'm not accepting that. I think you're gonna be this by whatever age. No, I'm not accepting that. Now that I know what I can do and how I can, no, I'm not accepting what you said about me. You're not gonna be anybody. No, I reject that. You can take that and give that to somebody else. No, don't give it to somebody else. You can take that and go back where you came from with that, because I'm not accepting what you just said to me. I'm not. I'm going to be somebody. I'm going to be the head and not the tail. I'm going to be a lender, not a borrower. So yeah, you can. The power, I really, really, truly believe that it is in your tongue. So that's another thing. Speak positively about yourself. If nobody else, there are people who will talk about you day and night. You have to be the one to speak those things into yourself. If you don't have a family or a friend who can help you, remind you of who you are, you do it. You can do it. You don't have to wait for somebody else to do it. You go read those affirmations. You go read the Bible and see what God says about you. And now you apply it to your life. I know I'm wonderful. Well, why? Because God said I'm wonderful. I don't need your validation. I don't need you to say I'm wonderful. I know I'm wonderful already. And I don't think that's being arrogant. I don't think that's being I just don't think it's being arrogant. I don't think it's being cocky. I don't think it's being any of that. I just think it's being somebody who recognizes who they are. You don't have to validate me and say, oh, I think you're wonderful. I already do. I already think I'm wonderful. And I think you can be humble and still think that. So I think I have humility, but I also know who I am. I know who God created me to be. Have a happy Mother's Day, ladies. Thank you for. And I forgot the Mother's Day is coming. And so my kids reminded me a couple, they've been reminding me. I was like, oh, okay, it is Mother's Day this Sunday. So we'll be doing something. Let's see what she says. Oh my gosh, now that's true. Now that's truly horrible. That is horrible. I mean, I'm sorry that somebody said that to you. I'm sorry about that. And hey, Cherry, hey, saying the same thing. I'm sorry about that. For most high, bless you and your family all day, all the days of your life. I'm just messing up reading this stuff. I'm sorry about that. For most high, blessed you and your family all the days of your life. Right? Yes, that's right. Tell them, hey, Cherry, hey. See, you all are uplifting each other right in this comment section. I love it. I love it. I don't accept mail that doesn't belong to me. That's right. Send it back. Wait, I think you got the wrong address. Send it back. What is that? Return to sender. Yeah, I'm not accepting that. I do not accept that. I reject it. In fact, if you say something to me like that, I'll say the opposite right to you, right as you're speaking. No, that's not who I am. That's not who God created me to be. But the audacity of you to say that. You felt comfortable enough to say that to me. That's interesting because I don't believe that. I believe I am who God says I am. That's it. If you say something and it's opposing what God says I am, I'm not listening to you. You are like that fly on the wall to me. You go over there with that. Go ahead, say what you got to say over there in the corner. But I'm not accepting. I'm not listening to you. Let's see. Hey Cherry Hey said, I don't accept that mail. It doesn't belong to me. I'm returning it to sender. I don't think you had the right amount. What is it? I think you paid the incorrect postage because you sent it to the wrong person. So Go ahead, resend. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm not going to say I was always a good child. Hey, Cherry, hey, I came from a two parent. You know what? And you don't have to be. That's not even a thing. Like Four Corners, I wasn't okay. I think that I was a good child, but I had some times where, I tested the boundaries. I think we all probably did. I mean, you do have some people who are like, what, goody two shoes, they say. But I think that when you're younger, you kind of test the boundaries just to see how far you can go or to see where that line is. And, until your parents give you that look like, then, but that's still no reason for somebody to say that to you. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit different, but I think you can be that child. And why still for somebody to wish something like that? And she may not have even said it that way or the way you remember it, but I just have issue with people like speaking those things into somebody else's life. I prefer positive speaking, or what do we say? Positive self-talk or positive talk in general. If you don't have anything kind to say to me, then you might want to just stay over there. Or if you don't have anything productive, because not everything that somebody says out of their mouth is going to be the way that I would say it, because I do realize that people have different personalities. So where I might think that person's being harsh, but it's coming from a place of concern, and it's coming from a place where they're really being genuine because they want to see me succeed. They want to see me successful. I accept it. I will listen to the criticism. But if you're trying to just you know, just try to make me feel like I'm less than, then no, mm-mm. We don't do that over here. Thank you for, I don't celebrate it, but I appreciate that same to you and yours. Thank you. You all are so sweet over here in this here Geeky Girls Journal chat. Very welcome for, amen. Return to sender. Yes, return to sender. Return to sender quickly. Hey, Kay Renee, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Geeky Girls and everyone in the chat. I'm working, but have you running sister show support? Thank you very much, because if you all weren't here yesterday, I just made a decision that I'm going to go ahead and start working on my watch hours. I probably won't. I'm going to probably think about hitting it hard in June, but for now, I'm doing what I can, getting what I can done. I haven't really, look, don't hold me to this June date because I have not really put that in place yet, but I will let you all know when I do. As for now, I must say that yesterday I had this comment, and it's in my comment section under one of my videos, where somebody I did not even know or didn't know that somebody was watching me, they left a comment, and it just made my day. It made my night. And they just basically said, I just watched, I think they had watched one of my shorts, but they were about to watch 600 plus videos. And I'm like, you want to watch the 600 video playlist? Because I didn't even know that was on there. That must be the one where it's like my, what is it called? Binge, like the one that I did, Everything's Here playlist. Whomever you are, if you're listening to this right now, thank you very much. I said it in the comment section, but I just want to say it again. This is a journey that I feel, I am putting into, and I think my return is going to be great because I have so many wonderful supporters here that want to see me win. And this is what I'm talking about. Surrounding yourself with positive people that want the best with you, that want the best for you, and that want to see you succeed. They don't just talk about it. They say it in the chat, the live yesterday. I had a lot of people just come and just kind of, I felt like a warm hug because they were like, no, you know what? That's what we do. We support each other. I'm going to be there. And I was just kind of like, no, you know what? Give me whatever. I'll take it. I'm not, I want you to do, my requirements are not much. I don't have any requirements, to be honest with you. It's whatever people are willing to give me. And you should just see the outpouring of love. And everybody's just like, no, we're going to do this. I want to help. I'm going to watch when I can. I'll have you running. And to me, that was more than enough. Just saying that you're willing to help out. And I wanted to be transparent, so I will show you all in a second where we are as far as hours, watch hours, and then I'll let you all depart because I know you have things to do. It's almost at an hour. I didn't even realize that. 53 minutes in. So I'm appreciative of your time as usual because you can't get that back. So thank you for coming in and listening to me. My name's Noel, pronounced Noel. Okay, well, thank you, Noel, for coming in. And I love pronunciation, so I can make sure I say it right. So I like the way you broke that down, Noel, the pizza bandit, because you never lose with me, baby. You win, we win together. Okay, that's true. I'm going to keep my eye on you, Noel. I'm watching you. Welcome. Welcome. Just so you know, we're friendly over here. We like to keep peaceable and peaceful. So join on in. If you're not a subscriber, join the Geeky Girl family, become a dreamer. It doesn't require you to pay anything. You come in for free and you just come in and you engage and interact. See how all these other lovely people are over here interacting just as you have? That's what we do. So this is a group activity. So, come on in, make yourself comfy and, continue to chime in. So let's see what Hey Cherry Hey said. We all have our faults in life, but should others condemn us for that? For the faults of our youth, or even sometimes as adults, the Most High cleans us white as snow. That's right. No, nope, that's not for them to do. Let God do it. That's God's job. No, right? No, you let God do His job. I'm not God. I'm not going to do that. I don't even have time to do that. Your business. That's your business. Be who you are. That's your business. I don't have time to clean up anybody. I have to worry about myself. I have to take up my own cross. I have to worry about Andrea doing what she's supposed to be doing. I don't have time to worry about is Hey Cherry Hey doing it. Is Four Corners doing what he's supposed to be doing. In fact, I'm looking at Hey Miss Telling the Truth Boss Lady. Hey, is she doing what she's supposed to be doing? That's not my business. And who made me? Who made me the queen of Zamunda to tell you what you can and cannot do? That's you. You do what you're supposed to do. You take that up with God. That's your business, not my business. And I do not concern myself with other people's business. Okay, okay. I don't concern myself with other people's business. So welcome in to the newcomers. I thank you. I truly appreciate you for coming in. So yeah, Noah said, I don't test boundaries. I break them. Let me see what you said before I put it up there. Okay. So just so you know, Noel, I am married. I don't have my ring on right now, but I am married. So I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not looking at all, to be honest with you. Like, I could see the most handsome man walk past with abs and everything else, and I'm just going to keep on moving. I'm just telling you the truth because honestly, I don't even think somebody else could afford me. And I'm not even saying just financially. My husband is a very good financial provider, and I'm talking about emotionally and mentally. They couldn't afford me because I have a family to be investing in and all that good stuff. So you might want to find somebody who's single. I'm not. So I'm just letting you know, I'm not a single lady. I'm off the market. I have been off the market for a long time. So carry on. All right. I want just but I'm glad you're here though, Noel. Hopefully you'll come back. Hey, Cherry Hay is laughing. Hey, Joshua, you back with the chocolate chip cookies, son? You know I like the chocolate chip cookies. I love them. Love chocolate chip cookies. Hey, Anna, how are you? Thank you for coming in. We're talking about positive talk, just in case. I know sometimes I veer off to the left, but you all are used to that. So if you missed the part about positive talk, you can rewind it. Rewind. Date myself. You can replay it, but basically I gave five tips about what you can do to incorporate positive talk. Well, or how to think positive. That's the name of the title, how to think positive. So I just gave you 5 things you can do to remain positive. So, replay the first part of it because it's right in the beginning. Replay it and see if it helps you out along the way. But I'm glad you all are here. Thank you so very much. It's helping me out. Facts, I got to build my relationship with the creator and work on me. Absolutely. I'm not spending my time telling Hey Cherry, hey, what she needs to do. Here, while I'm on YouTube and social media platforms, I do like to give tips and, try to help where I can. But that doesn't mean that I'm the end all and be all. I'm not here to judge you and here to say, you got to do this. You need to be better, do this. I say, be a better person. That's a personal journey. I say, have a stronger relationship with God, because to be honest with you, that's what it's going to boil down to. What is your relationship status with God or the Most High? Like Hey Cherry Hay says, whatever you call God. I call him Father. I call him Daddy sometimes. So what type of relationship do you have with him? That's important. But again, different people believe in different things. So I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to give information and have these conversations because I like to have these conversations with you. Hey, Cherry. Joshua said hi. The 2 New Yorkers in the house. New York's in the house. New York's in the house. I think it was Brooklyn's in the house. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought about this song when I saw them. Josh, so everybody speaking. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Tam Tam smiling. Tam Tam, you keep that smile on your face. I love seeing it. Yes. Yes, all of that. Hey, Cherry. Hey, all of it. Hi, Tim. Okay, everybody's still saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. I want to show you all. I'll watch the replay after the. Oh, thank you, Anna. Yes, 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 yes. This was a lovely discussion. Oh, thank you. Hey, Cherry. Hey, what's good? Hey, Cherry. Hey. I don't know if she is single or ready to mingle, but she might be. So I don't know. I'm minding my business. He is my daddy. Yeah, that's right. That's my daddy too. And I'm like, what? That's my dad. What you say about my father? You better watch it. That's my daddy. That's right. So okay, so let me show you all real quick. Wait, let me make sure I got all the comments. Anna, I'm doing brilliant. No, L, thanks. How you doing? All right, I'll just let you all do that over there. So while you're doing that, let me show you something because I know I was talking about everybody that's stepping in to kind of help me get those WHs, and you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But I wanted to show you because I want to be transparent with you all so that you know where we are and then know how far we have to progress. We have to listen. We got that that thing is long. I'm telling you all right now so that you're not under some false pretense or thinking something else. I just want to be upfront and tell you it's going to be a journey. It's going to be some time that has to be put into this. And like I said, the young lady yesterday said, I'm watching, and I was just like, wow. First of all, I didn't realize it was 600 plus videos, but I'm glad she told me that. And I'm just like, wow, are you ready to watch all those videos? And not even ready, are you willing? Because if you're not, then I'm okay with that too. But give what you can. I almost feel like I'm doing a sales pitch, but that's just the truth. Like whatever you can give me, I will take it. And this person, I hope you're watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And for all those of you who shared me out and who continue to share me out and who like these videos and who come in here and engage and have these conversations, I really, truly appreciate that. I appreciate your support. Keep doing it because you're going to see us grow. And I'm not talking about just Andre at Geeky Girls Journal. I'm talking about all of us. We are a community. So when I grow, you grow. You know what? If I'm, learning things, I want to bring it here so that you all can learn. If you don't already know the information, I want to be able to share with you and just help out any way that I can. This is my way of trying to give back, of trying to use my gift, and trying to live on purpose. So, all right, Noel is slow there. I think trying to shoot his shot. That's funny. So yeah, this is my way of, like I said, trying to do part of what God has purposed me to do. And I hope that it comes across in the screen when you're watching. I hope that you can see how motivated and how excited I am when I do videos. I really enjoy doing it. So with that being said, let me show you all right now so that you know before we go out of here, because I have to go pick up a child. Oh, I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong button. It's supposed to be sharing. I pushed the wrong button. So here we are, you all. I'll be sharing the screen in a second. Let me see. I shared the Geeky Girls Journal screen already. Now I want to share this one. So this is what it's looking like for us right now. I can't see you all, but I think you can see the screen. Let me see if I can go. Oh, okay, there I am. You are amazing. Oh, thank you. Hey, Cherry. Hey. Sorry. Can you all see the screen? Okay. I think you can. Let me know. So this is where we are. I have 1,647 subscribers. That includes all you here today. So give yourself a big up. Yay! Yes, all the dreamers in the house. 1,647 dreamers. I love it. I can't complain. I mean, God does things in his time, and I'm happy about that. So thank you. Yes, thank you, Cherry. Hey, Cherry. Hey. So that's where we are. 100. I have the subscribers, but if you look at the watch hours, they're low. But we can do this. I know we can do it. I am going to put forth the effort to be here as much as possible, and you all just put forth the effort to come in and have a conversation with me. That's all I ask. Just come in, engage. Let's talk about it. Let's chit chat. And there we go. Then I have some more time. And then, replay it if you haven't seen it. Share it with somebody who you think can watch it. So this is where we are. It's 542 public watch hours as of today, I guess. Well, I don't know if it said, no, I think it said May. Let me go to the screen where I can see it because you all might be able to see it. I can't see it. Let me move it up. So it says as of May 4th. So right there, can you see it? Showing data as of May 4th. So it looks like they're a little bit behind, but that's all right. So May 4th, we have 542 watch hours, 1,647 subscribers. So that's that. I'm back. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put it there before we roll out. If anybody has any lives today, if anybody has any videos that they're uploading, let us know in the comment section before we go, because I have to leave out in 3 minutes or I'm going to be late. So I got to leave in 3 minutes. So try to put it over there, type as fast as you can. If you need to put some abbreviations, do that. But whatever it is that I may have missed, let me know on the side. Remember, if you have some girls in your life, boys too, they can read these. It's the same lessons applied. Go to geekygirlsjournal.com. See? No. Go to geekygirlsjournal.com. This is the first book. You want to purchase, if you purchase them, you want to get this one first, because this is the first part. This is the second part. When we were creating these books, it was initially one book, but they were too long for the target age range. So we decided to kind of split it in half. So now we have the 2 books. So they're a combo. You can get them as a combo too. So go to the website, tell a friend about a friend, tell a family member about these books, tell anybody who's willing to listen. Hey, Geeky Girls Journal has some books. You want to listen to them, you want to read those, they are great. And that's right. And tell them, set the bell. Everybody set the bell. Okay, Noel, let's see what you said over here. Geeky Girls Journal. You're a brilliant woman. I know a woman supporter like you, hard to find. A woman, okay. A supportive woman like me is hard to find. I give you hope for good support and face like you did for. Okay. Thank you, Noel. I think that's a compliment. I'm pretty sure that is a compliment. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, you said me. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I see you try to clear that up. And I set the bell to all. Thank you. And that's what I'm talking about. Set the bell. Set the bell. Set the bell. And come in and engage. I like that the most. I love it when you all come in and engage. So just remember that. Set the bell. Share me out when you can, if you can, and engage. That's the most important thing to me. Come in, engage, because I am sharing my thoughts. I want to hear what you think about things. I like to bounce things off of you. I want to hear your thoughts. This lets me know what type of person you are as well. And, I can learn something from you. Don't you think that we all can learn something from each other? I truly believe that. So I can learn something from you just like you can learn something from me. So come in, share me out, talk in the comments section, make a friend if you haven't, and welcome to Geeky Girls Journal, and come on back. So did I miss anything? What's my favorite candy? Joshua, can you link the books, Andrea? Oh yeah, sure, please. Oops, your Hershey cookies. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Give me 1 second. Wait, you know what? I can do that. Let me put you all so you can see the actual website. I'm going to share the screen, but I'm also going to put the link in the comment section. Is that going to be good for you, Cherry? Thank you. And thank you for asking. That's important to me. Thank you for asking. So let me see. How do I go back? Andrea, think. Okay. So here we are. We're here. And I'm going to also put it. Did you use the Manuka and honey on your hair? Not today. I did use it when I washed my hair. Hey, Cherry. Hey, I definitely used it. And it makes a difference. I'm telling you. I like it out of all the shampoos that I've had that I can think of. And I've used a lot of shampoo, a lot of different brands rather. And I really, for now, my hair really likes that. So I hope you have a good experience with it if you use it. It's worth the money. And the other thing is, well, you all know I have 5 daughters, so I've been able to use it in everybody's hair. And I think for the most part, everybody's hair likes it. What I had to do in the past was like buy different products for different, all of us, because our hair is a little different, it kind of varies. So with the Manuka honey, I feel like, no, I know I've used it. Everybody in the household has used it and I haven't heard any complaints. Like everybody likes it. So I think I'm saying regardless of your hair type, texture, whatever, you'll probably have a good success, but use it and let me know what you think about it. I've had good experience with it. Can you turn it down just a little? I've had very good experiences with it so far. I don't have any complaints when I put it in and detangle my hair. It seems like it's helpful. And I use those steps that I told you about the last time, the shampoo, the Hello Hydration, and then I use the bamboo that's in that white container or a squeeze bottle, and then I use black castor oil. So those things combined, I get good results. That's why it looks like this right now, because I've used some things and my hair was looking really, really dry. I mean, real dry, like hay. So that Manuka honey, I don't know what they did, but I hope they don't change it. I'm going to type the link in here while you all are listening. Can't post. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to type the link in here. Okay, so it's just geekygirlsjournal.com. And you should be able to click that. Oh, also, I didn't even think about that. Hey, Cherry, hey, this QR code. I don't know if you all can see. Let me go out of the share screen. But if you can see the QR code right here at the top of the screen to the it's my left. It's gonna be your right. To the left, all the way at the top, it says GGJ. It's a QR code. You can scan that with your cell phone. Scan it with your cell phone, and then it'll take you right to the site. So you have the link in the chat. You have the QR code at the top of the screen, and then you can see the site is geekygirlsjournal.com. So yeah, be sure, go check us out. I have some other things I'm currently creating, and some of the things I just kind of took off the shelf for now. I don't know, I might put it back up. My husband said I had so much that I had created, it might be overwhelming, but I like variety. Tell me what you all think if you like variety. I like variety. So I'll probably end up putting some of the things back up, but I'm also creating more things now. So, you know, if you don't see something that you like now or something that you don't think somebody would want to have, go back and visit in like a month. And then I'll have some other things up. And also, I'll let you all know. So if you're following me, you're going to always know what's happening with Geeky Girls Journal. So yeah, go check us out and enjoy the rest of your day. I need to go pick up my daughter. And I will see you all in the next video. Again, thank you for watching. What else did I forget? Have a good day, you all. Don't forget, share this out. Like it if you haven't. And I'm going to see you. I love variety too. Hey, Cherry, that's what I'm saying. But, you know, my husband's like, people probably don't want to see all that. So I'm glad to hear that. I want to ask you all more questions so that I can kind of hone in on what I need to do with Geeky Girls Journal. And, you know, you all have great ideas. So maybe one day I'll come on and kind of just talk about the direction and see, you know, what you all think as a community, because I like to have outside input. I'm not, you know, I don't have all the answers. And I'm not afraid to say that. I don't have all the answers. I do what I can do. I do what I think I'm supposed to do. And I try to do it to the best of my ability. But sometimes I might miss. So anyway, have a good day, you all. And I will see you in the next video. I plan to do something tomorrow, but check Geeky Girls Journal to look for the live. So it'll probably be around this time. I'm saying between probably 10 o'clock and 1, because I, you know, do have to pick kids up and stuff like that. So yeah, just check me out. If you see me live, come on in. Just come on in. I'll be here. All right. I'll see you on Noel. I'm sorry, Noel. Let me get your IG. My IG is the same thing. It's Geeky Girls Journal. But if you go to YouTube, if you go to the biography where, you know, it tells about my channel, it has all my social media links there. Well, most of the social media links there. So go there and you'll find everything you need. It has my IG, it has Twitter, it has TikTok, everything. So go there and connect with me, everybody. And, you know, I'll share the love back. 100 love. Let me get your IG. My IG is Geeky Girls Journal, Journ. So Geeky Girls Journal. All right. Okay. Any more questions? All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Okay. I gotta work for those hours now. All right, see you later. Have a good rest of the evening, you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just look out for the video, put the bell on, and I'll see you. Make sure you come with your questions and all the other stuff. All right, have a good night, good evening, good afternoon.